Hello and welcome to the Bayern Arena, where the mighty Munich will be hosting the tiny, pathetic Weenies that is the Welders, and the manager of the villain will be sent home crying like the little baby. Ja, it will be wunderbar. Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Season 16, Episode 5 here at H&W Welders. We're going to try and win the Champions League with our Northern Irish club, and today we'll find out if that's going to be possible because we are going to Bayern Munich and then we are hosting Manchester City. And we'll have a look at the group table here. There we go. If we can avoid defeat, if we lose to Bayern Munich, it's done. If we can avoid defeat, we can keep it going to the Manchester City game and need a favour from Nice, which looks unlikely. If we can beat Bayern Munich, it's in our own hand. If we would then need to match their result against Nice in our final game against Manchester City, and we could yet get out of this group. We could yet top the group, actually, but let's not get carried away. Let's just try and get out of it. So that's where we stand coming into this one. We have to avoid defeat against Bayern Munich. Realistically, we need to beat them. But let's have a look at some catch up on some games that have happened outside of Europe. There's nothing else really off the field to catch you up on, which is good. It means no injuries. But yeah, let's have a look at what we've been doing. And we begin with a Premiership game against fellow professionals now, Portadown. McDade gave us the lead and then sealed the points. So McPenn strikes again. 2 penalties was enough in this one. We were quite dominant in the game. We just struggled to break them down outside of penalties. Teams do tend to lunge in against us, particularly against our wingers. So that's why we get a lot of penalties. But Ordonez got himself stupidly sent off. He's starting to annoy me somewhat. But it didn't make any difference at that point. We were 2-0 up, 5 minutes to play. It was already job done. And our second game to catch you up on was in the League Cup. It was against Coleraine in the quarterfinal. Let's see if we can get through to the semis. We went ahead in first half stoppage time when Ellis picked out McCracken. Bittner got our second. And Napoleon played in McCracken for our third. Before McCracken pounced on a clearance for his hat-trick. So a good performance this one. We deserved to go through, and we did. McCracken's hat-trick obviously was a big part of it. Bittner with a smashed finish. And yeah, generally speaking, very, very good. And it is a semi-final against Larne that we have to look forward to for winning that. Now, speaking of Larne, we were playing them in the County Antrim Shield semi-final, so a chance to make a first final of the season. Let's see if we manage to do that. Mladinov put us in front. And Kamani found late to book our place in the final. So we did enough in this one. We had Turpey playing up front, didn't have a great game. We brought Venton Holder on. To be fair to Turpey, Venton didn't do too much better. So maybe a slight concern coming into Europe that Holder is not banging in some goals for us. But we got Linfield in the final. And we won the game, as you can see, without them registering a shot. They did go back to this sort of a formation. So if that's the way they're going to play, and I think we're playing Larne 2 times in a row after the Bayern Munich game, we might look to go back to that 3-striker formation and see if that works for us. But we were dominant in this one. So a quick look at what that all means for the competition screen here. We are well and truly clear in the league. 9 points clear now of Linfield. Linfield actually got beaten by Larne and also by Glentoran. So they've dropped a couple, and we look very, very comfortable there now. Europe is where it's all about this episode, of course, but we've got a couple of others. We've got Dundalk in the All-Irish Champions Cup final. So we've got our annual fixture against them as Northern Irish versus Irish champions. Hopefully, we'll get the better of them this time around. Livingston, the game got postponed, so we've still got that to come. And then we've got the final and semi-final there against Linfield and Larne of the other 2 cup competitions. But this is all about Europe. It's all about Bayern Munich, and we can see we're expecting something a little bit different from them here. Which, I'll be honest, it's got me thinking the best way to go about this. It's basically 3 strikers and then a defense. So, yeah, how do we go about it? We're just going to go as normal. I'm very tempted. Maybe we need to play squad on defense. Yeah, I'm very tempted. I'm very aware of the fact that they're going to have 3 men up there, but we'll see. I don't I don't know anyway. All right, so let's have a look and see what we're doing here. It is our young in goal. It's Surgeon, Ordonez, McGurk, and Kavanagh. I've had a word to Ordonez about his recent form, so hopefully we see better from him. I've also had a word to Lake about his recent form. Scott and Tomo are going to go in midfield. Bittner, Armstrong, and Lake. Holder up top. Holder's not been what we expected him to be in Europe, but it's obviously, you know, he got a crap ton of goals against Glentoran, against Galatasaray, who were probably at Glentoran's level, to be honest. So it's almost last chance saloon for him in Europe. We have Fitzpatrick, who did well for us up there last season on the bench, along with Mladenov, McCracken, De Lauro, Ellis, and Octavio as well. Okay, so we can see their lineups there. It is Donnarumma still in goal, and I don't recognise any other non-regen players there. Now, I think we're going to go back. We have had a few slow starts against Bayern Munich and Manchester City last time. So we're going to say there's no pressure this time, and hopefully get back to, well, if we don't concede early goals, we've been finishing the game strong. All right, and here we go at the Allianz Arena, isn't it, in Bayern Munich. And, well, we can see they are coming out as expected with that three-man block in midfield. That could make our wingers very, very important. We've gone with pace with Bittner down the right-hand side as opposed to Mladenov's. I'm not sure what he is, but he's just good, isn't he? He's a little bit like our own Muller, who I'm sure is well and truly retired at Bayern Munich now. Yeah, I don't really know what he does. He just does everything well. But anyway, he's on the bench and in reserve if we need him. Let's hope we don't, though. Let's hope that this is... Could we dream of a comfortable win at Bayern Munich? That's probably not going to happen, is it? We've got a free kick here. Ordonez stands over it. Surgeon, back to Ordonez. We need Ordonez to have a good game, don't we? And already there are signs here that Bayern Munich are going to come pouring forward straight through the heart of our defence. It's Reynolds, and it is a miss. Focus, 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 boys. Come on. Yeah. One thing I was doing is looking to distribute the ball into wide areas. I'm thinking that that is maybe not the way to go. Can we get out? Get across, get out. Oh, it's just wide again. We're going to... All right, we're going to change things ever so slightly. We're going to just go back to how we have been. Distribute out from the back. And maybe... let's just play it as we see it. Come on, boys. Come on. I mean, overlaps might be important. We've got a goal kick here, I should say. McGurk gets it wide for Kavanagh. I've gone back to Kavanagh from Major. Oh, there's a cracking ball. Ventenholder's in. Ventenholder, come on, mate. Ventenholder, he's gone all the way. And Ventenholder gives us the lead at Bayern Munich's home ground. And it's 1-0 to the Welders. It's a 10th of the season for Ventenholder. And, well, if we can defend properly now, if we keep a clean sheet, we are... Well, we've got destiny in our own hands as far as getting out of this group is concerned. Ventenholder did brilliantly. What a finish. Calm as you like in front of Donnarumma. Went around him, tucked it away, and left the Bayern Munich defence in his wake. All right, that is exciting stuff. Let's give him some praise. Overconfident is Matthew Kavanagh there. He got his first Wales goal as well, which is good to see. He's a right back, so, you know, he'll probably only get one in his career, won't we? We've got a corner to defend here. Can we get it away? It's off the line from Jimmy Scott, the Wonder Kid. It's still there. It's cleared away now, and Holder is going to try and close it down. We've got players forward. Lake, Armstrong, Thompson, Bittner as well at the back post. Oh, it's not a good pass. Bittner will keep it in, though. Can he keep the move going for us? He crosses it in. It's headed away. And are we going to have overcommitted players forward here? Is that offside? Young is there, kind of. Eventually, he gets down to it. And we've got another corner to defend. Ball in. It's towards the back post. Tomo gets it clear for Armstrong. He's got Lake with him. Can we hit them on the break this time? Bittner's getting forward down the right. Come on, Armstrong. What's he got? It's still there. Armstrong, pull it back. He goes himself. Ventenholder. Oh! It was a golden opportunity. And it was, well, I don't know, was it hesitation from Armstrong or selfishness? It was maybe a little bit of both. It should have been 2-0 going into half-time. Well, there's nothing to lose today. Give it your best shot. Do we guard against complacency? Or do we say there's nothing to lose? Let's guard against complacency. Let's fist pump. Of course, we've got the thing now where you can almost hear Bayern Munich getting reamed out across the hall, don't you? But anyway, come on, boys, come on. We've rode our luck a little bit, it has to be said. But so have they. We've got a corner, do we? Yes, we do. Where's Ross McGurk? He's in there somewhere. It's over the bar. It wasn't McGurk. It may have been Holder. Come on, this would be a massive, massive win, and we would once again take it down to the final event. And Holder, no, Donnarumma claims it. Gets it forward. Oh, it's the hope that kills you, isn't it? Dylan Lake gets to it first. Well done. What can he do? Gets it across there for Bittner. Kavner's there. Bittner's making a run down the line. We've got a bit of an overlap there, and we use Bittner. Bittner gets past his man. Can he pull it back? He goes himself, and again, it's straight at Donnarumma. Oh, if we could get the second goal, that could be absolutely massive, couldn't it? Adonius is the yellow card. If Adonius gets suspended, honestly, I don't think it matters. Kavnar's got himself a booking now. The game is ticking by. Are we going to face late heartbreak? Ball in. Armstrong does his best, but he's not going to win much in the air, is he? Kavnar gets that clear. It's towards Venton Holder, who picks it up, goes round his man. It can Venton beat 4. There's 5 of them. They're swarming around him. He goes himself. He didn't have too many options there. And it's difficult to be critical of him there. The only thing he maybe could have done is sort of headed for the corner flag and maybe tried to win a corner for us or just hold it up. There's a ball in through our defence. We've got back nicely. Scott wins it back cleanly. Lake. Oh, what is that pass? What is that pass? I can't leave you on after that, mate. That is... Just clear it up the line here for Holder. What is that? What are you even trying to do there? Oh, I feel like crying. It's the hope that kills you, isn't it? And... Well, it's killed us there. Surgeon's playing a 6-2. Let's get Bittner off for Mladenov. Scott's not having a great game. So let's get Jaylani Fitzpatrick on for him. And, well, what we don't want to do is go and lose it, and that's exactly what we've just gone and friggin' done. And that will end our interest in this season's Champions League. It's almost appropriate. It's just shocking defending from a set piece. We worked on it in training before the game. I mean, there's 2 of them. There's arguably 3 or 4 of them there that are unmarked. And, well, there we go. Another 2-1 defeat. Away this time to Bayern Munich. And, well, for once we don't take it down to the final game of the season. So the under-19s have got to win, so that's something. They've qualified for the knockout rounds. Youthful Harlan and Wolf Welders come unstuck. We've qualified for the Europa League. We're knocked out of the Champions League. We will not be succeeding in our goal of winning the Champions League with our team here. Maybe half-time should have been, taking the pressure off again, but there we go. There we go. Anyway, guys, wait right there. We'll come back for our final game of the group stage, our final game in the Champions League with Welders against Manchester City. And let's hope we at least go out on a high. Okay, welcome back. For one last time, it is a Champions League group game. And, well, the under-18s hopefully have shown us the way. They have beaten Manchester City's youth 1-0, which means they topped the group. 4 wins, a draw and a loss. So well done to the kids. That is absolutely brilliant. And the other piece of news is we have managed to sell Sorok. He's off to Dinamo Zagreb. 3.7 million and a few add-ons there as well. Yeah, basically good riddance, to be honest. He was... a little bit disappointing, a little bit annoying as well. So that's Sorok gone in January. Now, there's 3 games to catch you up on. 2 of them are against Lan. 1 of them is in the league. Let's start with that one. We went in front through Mladenov. McGurk made it 2-0 at halftime. Before Mladenov sent Hammond clear of the defence to seal the point. So a good performance this one. We put out a fairly strong side to make sure we got the result, and we did. So well done us. Mladenov played a 9.6, a goal and 2 assists. Not a bad afternoon's work. Next up, it was the semi-final of the County Antrim Shield. It was against Larne again. Let's see if we could beat them again. Bittner crossed for McCracken to give us the lead. McCracken got his second before Larne pulled one back. This was the semi-final of the League Cup, not the County Antrim Shield. We've already won the semi-final of the County Antrim Shield. So we're going to another final. It's the League Cup final against Linfield again. So 2 finals coming up against them. And a good performance. You can see from the XG tracker, take away their penalty. They didn't really do too much. And, we did enough to beat them. So that's all that really matters. Now, the final game to catch you up on was our bogey side, as it turns out, certainly in recent seasons. It was the All-Irish Champions Cup final. The first leg, we hosted Dundalk. Let's see if we could get one over them. Well, I've only just woken up from this one, to be honest. It was a stinker, an absolute stinker. You can see from the XG tracker, it was an even game, which is a little bit concerning. They played this weird formation, so I thought we'll go with a weird formation of our own. And we've got a few tied players. We're in that December, January time now where players that just seem to be tied all the time. I gave Liam McDade a game up top. I mean, he was the best of 3 bad players, really. Napoleon didn't do much. The good news, if we're looking for good news, is there's no away goal. So if we go to their place and score in the second leg, then that's going to be a big help for us. But yeah, there was nothing really to see there. So let's have a look at what that means. And again, nothing has changed in terms of... Oh no, we did beat Lyon in the league, didn't we? So with 2 games in hand, we are, 3 points clear. It's all looking very good there. And we've got 2 cup finals coming up against Linfield. But it's the final game of the Champions League against Manchester City. And we're at home, having lost 2-1 away to them. We seem to just lose 2-1 to everyone, don't we? And 4-2, 3-1's what we're expecting, same as we got from them last time. This is the team we're sending out. We're going to go for them. And it is Young in goal. It's Surgeon, O'Doniez, McGurk, and Kavanagh. It's Scott and... Wonder Kid Scott, to give him his correct name, and Thompson in midfield. Mladenov, Armstrong, and Alfonso. I'm going to give him a game. He's coming along nicely. He's looking good in the league. Lake hasn't really impressed me, to be honest. So we'll give Alfonso a game. Afonso. And it's going to be Venton Holder for one last time in the Champions League going up top. Alright, so we can see the team sheets there. It was pointed out to me when we played them last time that they had Troy Parrott on the bench, who of course is not a regen, but he doesn't appear to be there, so it looks as though it might be a team of regens this time. Let's just go with... There's no pressure. Just go out there, show everyone what you've got. I can get on board with that. We'll pump our fists. And, yeah, like I say, enjoy it. It's our final Champions League game. So it looks like Windsor Park has finally been packed out. Yes, it's packed out with Manchester City fans, it looks like, but it's packed out nonetheless. It would be nice, wouldn't it, if we could get a win against one of the big boys here. It's a shame there's nothing really riding on it. But, yeah, we'll see what we can do. City need a point, don't they? If we could take a point off of them, then that would be fine, I suppose. Actually, no, City probably don't need a point, because they beat Bayern and then got a draw, didn't they? So they don't even need a point. They've already topped the group. Here we go with a highlight. Armstrong has it. Let's see what he can do here. Scott gets his pass picked, but it's going to be picked up there by McGurk. Back to Young. Forward to O'Doniez. Now, O'Doniez was supposed to be suspended, but for whatever reason, the All-Irish Cup counts for European suspensions. So he was able to serve it in that, which is, I guess, a benefit. Here we go with Mladenov. Mladenov, we know he's got a long shot. It's blocked. It's there for Armstrong. It's for Alfonso! And his effort is saved. Wasn't a bad effort. Maybe could have found a corner a little bit more, but McGurk wins it back for us. We get it forward quickly. Hold up back to Mladenov. Can Mladenov pull the ball back across goal now for us? He goes back there for Kavanagh. Can he get across in? It's headed away. Thompson will pick it up. Scott back to Thompson. Thompson gets it for Mladenov's in. Mladenov gives it. Oh, it's going to be ruled out, is it? It's offside. VAR may check, but it's going to be offside. It's always offside when it's VAR, isn't it? Oh, and it was a false alarm. But promising signs there. How close was it? Oh, he just didn't push up with the defence, did he? Good finish. Unfortunate, perhaps. But it was offside, so we can't really complain. We've got another highlight starting with a goal kick for us. Tomo goes back to the goalkeeper. Ordonez Gets it forward for Wonder Kid Scott. We're pinging it around. We just need to get it forward now, don't we? There we go. Ventenholder has it. Ventenholder, can he get past his man? Not quite. He's got a little bit of space now. He's got Mladenov in there with others. But, he pulls it back. It's Armstrong. And Armstrong puts it in the back of the net. Ventenholder and Anthony Armstrong, undoubtedly our two greatest players. I say undoubtedly. Certainly Armstrong's up there. Holder's going to be one of the favourites though as well. And we've taken a lead in the 10th minute. And let's be honest, we've essentially... Oh, the goalkeeper's jumping out of the way of it. We've essentially dominated this game as well. We've deserved that lead. And yeah, it's so... And I know I've said it a number of times now, but it's so frustrating. We're clearly close to these top sides in Europe. And of course, Munich and City, they were... Oh, here we go again. Kavnar's in. Kavnar makes it 2-0. His first of the season. And we are 2-0 up against Manchester City. Yeah, Bayern Munich and Manchester City were second and third favourites at the start of the competition when you get the odds. They were second and third favourites to win it. So the fact we've got them both in the same group, nice little touch from Mladenov on there, wasn't it? The fact we've got them both in the same group, we are extremely unlucky. And then the fact that we've given them games, well, in all four, let's be honest, even no matter what happens from here, Manchester City at a bare minimum have had a bit of a fright. And it could be a whole lot better than that for us yet as well. So, you know, we aren't far away from challenging for the Champions League. We've just been so unlucky in that every year we seem to have had two of the favourites to win the whole thing and we haven't been able to get out of the group. But we've taken points. This is the first season and we may... Oh, McGurk's been... Good save by Young. This is the first season where so far we haven't taken a point off one of the top two in the group. But previously, you know, we've beaten Manchester United. We've taken points off PSG, Real Madrid, Arsenal, who went on to win it last year, of course. Barcelona, I think we took points off them, or we've certainly given them very, very good games, if not. So, yeah, we're right there. So it's a massive shame. We've had no luck at all. Oh, you can see what Tomo was trying to do there. McGurk wins it back. Kavnar for Scott. Back to McGurk. He gets it forward. Mladenov with a knockdown there for Armstrong. Can Armstrong get us a third goal? No. And that should be half-time. Of course, the positive of finishing third and going into the Europa League is we've got to be one of the favourites. We've got a January coming up where McGurk, to be honest, may leave us. There's, I think, up to 11 clubs interested in him now. He's not interested in getting a new contract. He has that 7.75 million release fee. So we'll go with no pressure again. I do wonder a little bit if I had said that at halftime against Bayern, if maybe we would have had a lot to play for here and potentially... Oh, Alfonso's picked up a knock. Yeah, you know, maybe potentially had a chance to get through the group. We'll put McCracken on for him. Mladenov! Oh, I thought that was in. So yeah, you know, it's when your luck's out, your luck's out, isn't it? And I just feel like in this particular series, our luck has very definitely been out. Scott hasn't quite worked, has he? Let's get Kamani on for him. Not sure why. He's just not quite worked. Whether it's just going to take him time to settle in. But the fact he's a wonder kid and Arsenal's willing to loan him out, you know, you would imagine... Oh, Tomo's read that like a book. Intercepts. Mladenov, can he get in behind? Not quite. Tomo has gone a long way with the ball. Now he finds Mladenov. Look at his queuing up in there. Back post for McCracken. Pulls it back to Armstrong. What wonderful play from McCracken. It's 3-0 now. We're beating Manchester City. And that is wonderful from McCracken. Unselfish play. And, well, it just may have sealed us a big 3 points against Manchester City. This is beautiful. Cuts it back. Armstrong's there. We had so many players forward. Any one of them could have scored that goal. And that was a thing of beauty from McCracken. So Kamani comes on. Let's give them some praise. And it's not done, obviously. They're a good side that will be able to score goals very quickly if we give them a chance. But, you know, I'm going to jinx this here, aren't I? But have we seen anything of them as of yet? they've already got through the group. They've already won the group. So how bothered they are in this game is, and there's the goal back, is maybe one thing. But yeah, they've been well and truly through the first 70 odd minutes outplayed here. But that all looked a little bit too simple, didn't it? Kavanagh maybe being caught up the pitch a little bit. Young, done with the eyes. And we'll just give them a focus when we can here. Just make sure that we aren't going to do anything silly here. And we've got another highlight. And I'm starting to panic. We've looked so good. And suddenly, it all has the feel like it might go wrong. Kavanagh gets that away. Holder will pick it up. Mladenov's with him, as is Armstrong. Kamani and Thompson are getting forward. We've got McCracken at the back post. McCracken, oh, he's gone down, has hold up. But nothing is given. McGurk, cross to Ordonez. One more, he shuffles it across for Surgeon. Surgeon comes forward. Kamani, forward for McCracken. Oh, just can't quite beat his man there. Was that the highlight, that pass back to the goalkeeper there? Ordonez wins it well, and that was indeed the highlight. Oh, you know what we might do, for the sake of my sanity here, is maybe drop players back in a little bit. Just to be... Oh, Kavanagh's being done again in behind. Oh, and McGurk has stretched wonderfully. And can we bring this down? Mladenov has it to Kamani. Kamani looking for the crossfield ball and finding McCracken. McCracken goes back the other side. He can't find Mladenov. And it's a little bit too open considering we're 3-1 up, isn't it? So we might just... Actually, we won't do it there. We'll do it... Okay, so we're just going to sit the fullbacks, play a sort of a flat back four in that sense. Kamani's going to drop back in as an anchor man. We'll drop Armstrong back in, and Holder will play as a deep lying forward now. Just, yeah, we just need to make sure we're not getting caught out doing anything silly here. We'll just play balanced as well. And hopefully the clock will tick down here and we'll get ourselves a famous victory over Manchester City, which will mean we have beaten both Manchester clubs, which is not a bad thing to say, is it, with H&W Welders. Mladenov, can he get past? No. Ball forward. McGurk should have that. He does. Armstrong has it. Tomo round the corner, ball for McCracken. Oh, just a little bit too far. The goalkeeper gets it. And what will become of this highlight? They go forward quickly. Ordonez is there. He nods it down to Armstrong. McCracken has another go. Mladenov's making a great run through the middle. Mladenov! We almost put a fourth past Manchester City there. From the corner, where's McGurk? Holder's not bad in the air either. It is, I think, towards Holder. McCracken's sort of fallen in between everybody, but we've got away with it. We'll give them some praise. We're coming into stoppage time, and this has been magnificent. What a way to bow out of Champions League football. We have beaten Manchester City 3-1, and that means 9 points out of a group with two of the favourites to win the whole thing. That's quite good, isn't it? So there we go. Bayern Munich beat Nice. So in the end, if we'd beaten Bayern Munich, they'd be on 10. No, we would have got through if we'd beaten Bayern Munich. So that's a shame. But we rise to see off Manchester City. Klopp is disappointed by humbling defeat. It's just a bruised shin for Alfonso, so that's fine. More money in the bank, though. Armstrong with 2 goals, 5 key passes. He can do it in Europe, can't he? Wonderful, wonderful player. And guys, that will do it for today. I'm not sure when the draw for the Europa League is, but what we'll do is I'll record it when it comes around, and we'll be back next time. What I'll do is we'll show the second leg of Dundalk, and we'll show Boxing Day versus Linfield. My plan then is we'll skip ahead to Larne and Linfield in the County Antrim Shield final, and then we should be getting back towards European football's return. So that's the plan for the next few episodes. And of course, Dundalk they beat us the last 2 years, I think, in this. So that's by no means a given. So if you've enjoyed this, thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you next time for an Irish Cup final and Linfield plus the draw for the Europa League. Take care.